And I'm just like, no, like. Hey y'all, welcome back to another vlog. I just did my skincare routine. I'm gonna do a quick 5-minute little no makeup look. And let's chit chat a little bit. So today is Saturday. It is 10:32 a.m. We are going to see another vendor today, or not vendor. We're going to see another venue today, another wedding venue today. It did snow a little bit, so I'm hoping that the roads are not too crazy, because I have to go pick up my mother, and then we're going to head there, and it's a little bit of a further drive. It's like 45-50 minute drive, so I'm just hoping that the roads aren't crazy, and I have to go. I don't know if my fiance cleaned my car. I'm hoping that he did. But if not, I'm gonna have to like clean it really quick. But yeah, this venue looks really nice. But one thing I've really noticed when going to tour venues is that sometimes what it looks like online or in the pictures is not really the vibe that it gives in person. Like one of the first venues that we saw, I was like, I'm really excited about this. Like it looks really nice on the website and things like that. But obviously, like they edit those photos, they make it brighter, they make it look prettier, they do lighting and all of that. So it looks different in person than it is online or on the photos. And one thing I'll also do is I'll not only look, like for me, I like to research the heck out of things. So I not only look on their website, I'll look on their social media. So I'll look on their Instagram, their TikTok, their Facebook, and then I'll also look at videos that other people have posted at those venues, like on TikTok or Instagram. I'll also look on Google Photos to see, or on Google and the photos tied to that venue, to see not only the photos that the venue posted, but also what other people have posted. Like I research down. I even look at, like on Instagram, you can see pictures or videos that someone is tagged in. I'll look at those too. I'll look on Instagram, and you know how like you can tag a specific location? Like I'll look at pictures that were tagged at that like I am not playing around. I need to do as much research as possible to make sure that it fits the vibe that we're really going for. And I think that's really important, and that's fair because you don't want it to be a waste of time. So this weekend we are scheduled to look at 3 different places. We were supposed to see 2 today, but the venue mentioned that there was an event change and the event had rescheduled to today. So the room that we were going to go look at isn't going to be available. Honestly, that location is the one that I'm actually most excited about. So we're going to go see that. It got pushed back a couple of days. So we're going to go see that then. The location that we're going to see today too is really pretty as well. The only thing I'm concerned about that I couldn't really gauge on the website is like the space. Like I want to make sure that there's enough space for a dance floor, because For me, I'm going to be getting down, and I want everyone else to have fun and just dance as well. And I want to make sure that people feel comfortable, not like clustered together, and all of those things. So that's a huge factor for me, is making sure that there's a nice dance floor. Another thing that I realized is, now that we're gonna actually be having the ceremony at the wedding, because our original plan was to get married privately at City Hall and then have like a reception with everyone afterwards, but we kind of switched things around after thinking it through and realizing how many people we want to invite, and family and things like that, and people who are going to be coming out of town. Some of them are probably going to want to see us get married, but I feel like as a couple, we're pretty like private in general. So I was excited about doing the City Hall thing, but I feel like the ceremony will be fine. Like I mentioned, we're not doing the whole wedding party thing, so the ceremony will be short anyway. First venue that we saw, the ceremony area was, like I mentioned, they have 2 different ceremony areas dependent on which space that you booked. And the ceremony area for the bigger ballroom wasn't as nice compared to the ceremony area for the smaller reception space. But there is an option to book out the entire space where you have both rooms. They did call us back actually, and they don't have any of our dates available. So for me, that location would be a last resort, in my opinion. Like, it was okay, but I don't know. I'm still trying to picture the vision, and I have a clear vision. So for me, I feel like it would require a lot of decor and manipulation to really get it to what I want it to be. And I don't know. Yeah. So we're going to see what the ones look like this weekend. We also have another one scheduled for tomorrow, but I'm thinking about canceling because when I initially saw the photos, I was like, oh, this is nice. But like I said, when you see photos online, I feel like it's not going to give the same thing in person. If I'm being honest, the venue looks pretty dark, and we like bright spaces, we like natural light spaces, and it's not really the vibe that we want to go for, in my opinion. I don't know, it was kind of giving, if you watch Sinners and you remember the barn scene, it was kind of giving that a little bit. It's set up nice, but I don't know if I see that for us. So I may cancel it and just have us do the 2 tours today, because I feel like the two tours that we had already booked, because the other 2 that we want to look at, I feel like those are probably my top right now. I'm hoping that we can make a decision by the end of next week. I am hoping and I am praying on it. I've also started contacting other vendors, so like photo booth vendors. I'm still looking for a DJ for us. I have like a couple other things in mind that I want to have at the wedding, so I'm just starting to think ahead. I've also started looking at dresses. I feel like that's going to be a challenge because I kind of had an idea of the type of dress that I wanted, but now that I'm seeing other dresses, I'm like, maybe I should, I don't know, I guess it'll depend on when I try it on in person, but I feel like a lot of sites have, maybe I'm being picky, but I feel like a lot of sites have basic dresses, and I don't want to give basic. Like, I want to give Grand Dame, superstar, like that girl, because that's just me. I just want something that's not just overly simple. And sometimes less is more, I get that, but I want to make sure that it fits who I am. So once we have a venue picked out, I'll start seeing if I can book a couple appointments to just try on dresses, even if I do end up ordering online, and just try on dresses just to see like what type of vibe or what dress I feel like will look best on me. If you have any wedding dress recommendations or like websites, please let me know, because I can take all the help that I can get. There's a couple places that I do want to go to in person, but if I don't find a dress at those places, I'll likely have to order online. So that is another thing. What else? I feel like my life has just been wedding. Like that's been the top of my mind, is just wedding stuff. So I just want to get as many things in order as possible so that we're not scrounging at the last minute. I feel like that's important. Also, this cold will not go away. I feel like it's been lingering for days, for weeks. Like, hello. It will not go away, and it's driving me insane. I've been taking all of my herbs, like I said, my sea moss, my black seed oil, my oregano oil. I've even resorted to actual Mucinex medicine, like, because I don't even like taking actual medicine. I feel like it's just hella chemicals and messes with my stomach. I'm more into the natural stuff, but I don't know, nothing's working lately, and it's lingering. At first, overnight, I feel like I couldn't swallow for a second. Like, I feel like my throat was just bothering me. I don't know. I'm just gonna continue to hydrate. I went to the sauna yesterday, got a good workout, got a good sweat. I've been continuing to sweat. So I don't really know what the deal is, but we will figure it out. I did also I told you guys I was looking for a new car mount for the camera. I ordered one from Amazon. Let's see what it looks like. I got one of these. I hope that it works out for, I don't know if it's meant for the phone or an actual camera. It's a magnet one, so it's not one that you connect to. Okay, so you stick this part on your dashboard, and then girl. And then I would have the magnet attached to this side. So we'll see how it works. I hope it stays on when I'm in the car, but I'll test it out. And I'll let you guys know how it goes. They also give you a little wipe too, just to clean off the dashboard. So I'll try that out and see how it goes. I don't really know what this is for. Maybe I should read the directions, right? Oh, this is to put on, like if you were to attach this to your phone, like if you wanted your phone to be a magnet, you just put it on here. But like I said, I'm going to be using this for my camera. So we'll see how it works out. All right, y'all, we are all bundled up. It actually looked like the snow cleared. I don't see any snow on the ground. It might be a little icy. I hope not, but I'm gonna take my time and drive slow. We are all bundled up. I'm gonna get ready to head out, and I will see you guys soon. Hey y'all, it is the next day. Today is Sunday. We had another snow day today, so I've been pretty much chilling in the house all day. It's 2:45. I have been obsessed with my newest read. Actually, let me go get it. Currently, I am reading The Housemaid. This has been a very popular and much talked about book, and I knew I wanted my next read to be like a thriller vibe because I just finished a self-help type of book when I finished The Surrender Experiment, which was a really good book. I highly recommend that book. I am loving this. I went from being on like chapter 1 to chapter 30 today. So I'm loving this so far. I'm going to read more of it tonight. And I believe the movie just came out too. So I definitely want to go see that after I finish the book. But if you're into like a thriller, psychological thriller type of book, definitely check this out. And it is a series, so I'm going to be reading the other series or the other books in the series as well. I also wanted to come here and talk about our wedding venue tour that we did yesterday. So my plan was to record yesterday, but I did not. And the reason for that is when we got there, um, there was an event happening, which was odd to me. I feel like if you're going to show us a tour of the venue, you would make sure that there isn't an event happening. So it was so odd. It was like a kid's first birthday party, and we were just like walking through their party. And I don't know, I felt like it was very disrespectful and rude both to us and to the people who were having their party as well. I feel like if I was paying money to rent a place out, a private event, and you're gonna have people just rummaging through my party, like that's very odd to me. And I feel like that's kind of a red flag as well. Also, if we were to have our wedding there, would they be hosting a tour to another couple or to other people as we're having our wedding there? So that was a red flag to me. And I feel like it kind of like clouded everything that I was taking in as she was talking about it, because I was just distracted, honestly. There was just a lot going on, and I feel like I couldn't really get a good feel for what the place felt like, and kind of, I don't know, I just wanted to get a good vision, and I wasn't able to because there was a party going on. And I'm not saying this to disrespect the people who were having the party. I'm saying this to the people who coordinated the tour. It's like, if you knew there was a party, you shouldn't have told us to come in for a tour. So I feel like that venue is definitely out. Although the venue itself is really nice, I still think like the layout of the venue isn't really something that we're looking for anyway. So, but I think overall that kind of just left a bad taste in my mouth and all of our mouths as we got there and we're just like going through the tour. So yeah, that one is a no go. We did actually have one planned today, but I ended up just canceling it because I don't know. After looking at it, I just wasn't really feeling the venue. So I was just like, it's not really worth taking the drive of like 40 to 50 minutes to go see the venue if I know that I'm not really gonna like it. So tomorrow we actually have another tour that we're gonna do, and I am praying that this is the one. I feel like it is. Like I have a good sense that it is. So I'm excited for tomorrow's venue. So far, we've already seen 3 venues. Tomorrow will be 4. So I'm just speaking it into existence that the one tomorrow, the one that we see tomorrow, is the one. So yeah, that'll be tomorrow. I don't know if I'll record that one or not, because if it is the one, I don't really want to, you know, I want to wait until the actual big date for people to actually see like what it is and where we're having it. So that's that. Yeah, today has just been a very chill Sunday. I'm gonna go see if I can get my nails done really quick. I do have like a chip on one of my nails, and it's just about that time. They're kind of like growing out anyway. So I'm gonna see if I can get my nails done really quick, and then I wanna go to the grocery store and then come home and cook dinner. There's this recipe that I saw for a vegan picadillo. It's like a Spanish dish, but it's veganized. So I want to try to make that. It looks really simple. So I'm going to get the ingredients for that, and then also ingredients just to prep for the rest of the week. So yeah. way to another venue tour. Today is MLK Day. Happy MLK Day. So we have the day off. Gonna enjoy the day. It's actually nice outside. The snow has finally stopped, which is good. The sun is out, so I'm gonna do the venue tour, run some errands, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Hey y'all, it is a few days later. Today is Wednesday the 21st. I just wanted to hop back on and let you guys know your girl got Ulta Beauty World tickets. We are going to Ulta Beauty World 2026. I am so excited. It was such a fight. I had so much anxiety. My stomach was in pits. I was literally on the phone with my friend at like 9:40-ish. We were on FaceTime and we were both on the site, and we were just like, all right, we're gonna keep refreshing, and then we stopped, and we were like, okay, at 9:59 we'll refresh because the tickets went on sale at 10 a.m. So I was like, okay, at 9:59 I'm gonna refresh. 9:59 came, I refreshed my screen. She refreshed hers too, but she didn't really need to because she said the link to buy the tickets was already there. So I refreshed, I saw the link, I clicked on the link, I was in the queue, and it was just going so slow. I had my laptop and then I also had my iPad on the side just in case. It was going so slow. Hers was going so fast. Like there were all of these, if you were trying to get tickets, like the bubbles that were there to show you the progress in the queue. Hers were going so fast. I think I was literally like not even halfway in my queue, and she had already gotten to the register page. She was putting in all of her information. She was putting in her card stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm still in the queue. This had to be like 5 to 10 minutes in, right? And then I would say another like 5 minutes goes by. I'm still in the queue. I finally make it to the register page. Once I get to the page, I'm like, oh my gosh, all right, this is it. I click on register, and a pop-up comes up and it says registration not available. I'm like, what? Did it really sell out? Mind you, my friend already got her ticket, and I'm just like, no. Like, I was so sad. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm bummed. Like, I just kept saying, well, I guess it wasn't meant to be. Like, I was just so sad. My friend was like, no, keep pressing it. So I just kept pressing the register button. That pop-up kept showing up that said registration not available. Please try again later. And I just kept doing the same thing, pressing register. I was doing that for a good like 5 minutes. Finally, I got to the page where I was able to put in my information. And then once I got to that page, I was just like, yes, I was like frantic. And I'm just so happy that I was able to get through it. Once I saw that confirmation number, I was like, I made it. Like, I did it. And this was literally like around like 10:25, 10:30 is when I finally got my confirmation number. I was screaming. I was jumping up and down. I'll put in the video.
It's yours. Okay.
Yeah!
What I tell you? That's right.
I'll let you guys see my reaction because my fiance was recording me as I was doing it. I was like, yes, let's go. Like, I felt like I won the lottery low key. But I am so excited. The ticket was, so I'm actually doing the masterclass and the actual expo. So the masterclass is, I think it's the 15th, and then the expo is the 16th. So I was just like, you know what, let's just do both. We're going to do both. And then I also paid an extra $50 for the roller bag because we're going to get mad products. Like, first of all, you're already guaranteed a swag bag worth $2,000 worth of products. Mind you, like I just said, the tickets were, I think in total I paid like $254
For the masterclass, for the expo, and for the roller bag, I paid like $254. You're paying that amount to not only get a swag bag worth $2,000, but you're gonna get mad free stuff during the expo from all of these brands. Like, I am so excited. Obviously, I'm gonna vlog the whole thing, but today was just such a good day. Like, thankfully, I was able to work from home, so I wouldn't have been able to do that had I not worked from home. So that was such a good thing. And I was just like, thank you, Lord. I said a nice prayer this morning. I said, we will get these tickets. I didn't beg and say, please get us these tickets. I said, we will get these tickets. I've been claiming it. I claimed it yesterday. I claimed it before. I did have a little bit of anxiety because I was just like, I don't know how this is going to go, because even just leading up to today, there were so many videos with thousands of views of people saying, okay, this is what you need to do, da 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 da. And yeah, so I am so excited for this. I'm obviously going to vlog, like I said, when it comes around in April. And yeah, I would have been so bummed out if my friend got a ticket and I didn't. Obviously, I would have been happy for her, but I would have been bummed out because it's like, obviously, we've been wanting to do this together. So yeah, it's going to be such a good time. So that was how today went. And then also, I had a nice winning trade on MES. I had a nice long trade to the upside. So I made like $600 on my prop firm account, which was nice. There was some news that Trump had dismissed the tariffs with Europe and all of that. So that was a huge help. And I literally almost got stopped out by an inch, but I held on, and yeah, I ended up winning the trade. And I feel like, you know what? That's the theme of today, is just keep trying. Like, don't give up too easily. Like, that is the theme of today. Do not give up easily, because mind you, on that ULTA page, when it said register and then it said registration not available, I felt defeated. I felt so sad. But you know what? I said, I'm going to keep going. Like, literally, my finger was doing aerobics. I swear. My finger was doing aerobics. I was just like, we're going to keep going. I kept going. I kept going. My friend was hyping me up on FaceTime. That's another thing. Get you a friend that's going to hype you up and support you, because had I not had her, I probably would have just almost gave up. But I just kept going. I kept going. I kept going. I was not going to stop until I saw like where sold out. And so I kind of figured like maybe there's a bug on the registration page or something, or maybe there's still a queue to actually register. So yeah, I'm so excited. So today was such a good day. And I'm just doing some laundry right now. I was watching Pop the Balloon as I did laundry, or folding my laundry. Another thing too, I did finish The Housemaid. It was so good. I finished it that same day. I literally finished it that same day. I finished it that same day. And it was so good. Like, it had me hooked. I could not put it down. And now we are on to the second one in the series, The Housemaid's Secret. And I'm curious to see how this one will be. I'm on chapter 5. I've heard mixed reviews. Some people said that this one was better than the first one. And then I've heard reviews that were like, the plot was kind of the same as the first one. So I'm not really sure what to expect of it. But that when it comes to like book reviews, I take it with a grain of salt, because you don't want people's reviews or their perspective to kind of skew your perspective when you're reading a book, especially before you read it. You don't want to kind of jump in with these like expectations that you're not going to like it or it's going to be bad. So I like to be the judge for myself. So yes, I'll look at a few reviews here and there, or if someone else has any thoughts like on social media or something, I'll like hear what they have to say, obviously, but I want to be the judge for myself. Like, I want to make that call for myself, because I know what I like. I know the type of reading style that I like, or the writing style that I like, and I know the type of books that I like to read. So yeah, some books aren't for everyone and some books are for others, basically. So I'm gonna read that too. I'm gonna read a little bit more of that tonight. We actually are going to see the Housemaid movie on, if it snows on Sunday, we're gonna go on Sunday. We're not gonna go on Sunday. We're gonna go on Saturday. But if it doesn't look like there's gonna be like a big storm on Sunday, then we're gonna go on Sunday morning. So, um, yeah, like I just feel really good lately. I feel really good. Like I just feel like I've had like a lot of wins lately and it just feels nice and I'm just being appreciative and just living in the moment. And I also just feel like my thought process with things have been a little bit different, especially after reading that book, The Surrender Experiment. I just feel like lately I've just been walking through life with just this mindset of, you know what, whatever is meant to be will be. And there's no need to feel like you have to be in control of everything that happens in your life. And for me, I know like I sometimes have that mindset or the tendency to feel like I need to control every step of the way. And yes, it's nice to have a plan, but also realize sometimes when things don't work out, it's for the better, you know? And I don't know. I just feel a little I feel free. I feel free. So that's how I'm feeling right now. I am gonna wrap this vlog up, but we will pick back up um either tomorrow or Friday. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.